Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of
Hero Forge.
This is the fourth episode. We are coming back on a Thursday. I mean, you guys will hear this on Monday, but it doesn't matter. We wanted to catch up because of my little mistake with the last episode, so we released that, and then we're resuming normal publication time, so it should be fine now.
No lo sientos.
Yeah, but like I said, for the last two episodes, we're cracking down on it, but hopefully next episode we'll have a guest.
Azre Campante.
I don't know what you're saying, Mikey.
Pero, no ves que, sábado gigante.
So, why don't you go ahead and tell the audience what you just said?
I said, Saturday television and, dog.
Dog, indeed, my friend. Dog, indeed.
And, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no lo sientos.
How do you say soaking wet?
El drenched.
El drenched.
El drenched.
So I'm working on a design. Our first podcast, our first Hero Forge t-shirt is going to be released soon.
Baby.
It's the soaking wet t-shirt.
Baby.
It's going to have
I'm so
rubber ducky. This is, I'm not gonna tell too much. It'll be a surprise for you guys. But
I'm so
and Mikey, as you guys heard in the last episode, is working on his banner. So
soaking wet.
Mike, sing it out loud, like louder.
Soaking wet.
Louder.
Soaking wet.
Yeah.
I'm soaking wet.
There. Fucking Christ. Mikey's obviously working on his banner. I think we might put that on a t-shirt too. That'd be kind of cool, I think.
I think it'd be sweet.
Yeah, bruh.
Hero Forge. Whoa, now that was sweet.
You haven't heard my demon voice yet?
No, that was freaking awesome.
All right, here, tell me to say anything, and I'll do it.
Hi, my name is Haaris Munir, and I like bacon.
Hi, my name is Haaris Munir, and I like bacon.
Wow, that was pretty cool. That was pretty
Thanks,
sweet.
fam. It's one of my voices that I'm really proud of.
Wow,
I'm really happy with that one.
That's nice, man. I like that.
We
could do something.
Have you ever watched Old Greg?
No.
Oh, damn it. Oh, okay. I was
so
gonna say
uncultured.
I can do his voice. I'll send you a link to it later. But for all you people who do know who Old Greg is, my name's Old Greg. Do you love me, Michael? Do you want some creamy Baileys?
No, thank you.
If I give you my creamy Baileys, will you love me? I'm Old Greg. Greg's got a mangina.
A what?
Yeah, you heard it right. No. Anyways, those are my two voices I'm the most proud of. Anyways, enough demon voices. Let's get back to the podcast.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's
jiggling.
get it, girl.
Let's get it jiggling, man.
Oh, gross. Or not gross. I don't know.
You know what? That could be on a shirt too. Let's get it jiggling.
Oh, yes.
And it'd be Jello on a plate, like half hanging off.
Let's get it jiggling.
Let's get it jiggling. Or let's get jiggling.
Let's get jiggling. I like it.
Let's get jiggy.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and quote unquote hit that rando. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, hop.
Hop.
So what we got
Giggity.
is whoa, interesting.
Giggity. Scattering.
The power to separate and disperse into smaller particles. The user can disperse their body into smaller fragments like someone who is already made of sand, insects, water, etc., scattering into a large area while retaining control over their fragments instead of staying in a relatively cohesive form and reforming from any part. Defensive move and will almost make you invincible. Some applications at once. Defensive dispersing makes the user very hard to hurt, and especially using normal methods. So, I think this is a really... There is a limit how far the scattered parts can be from any other part. Lack of all parts may cause inability to reform or cause reforming it in a diminish or wound user's body size. And finally, may require enhanced coordination to control all. Those are fair limitations.
Yeah,
though,
sure
I think.
thing.
Like if you were in like a ignore it. We're the one making the character, right? I think it's a really interesting ability though, because like maneuver, like if you were in a fist fight or whatever, like you'd be fucking fine. Like you could just like hop.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just me though. I mean, if it was just bestowed upon
that's
you,
kind of
there's not much you can
stupid.
do.
I mean, like, especially
again, it also depends on how strong
the last one, in my
like
opinion.
they said, like
that's
those are
kind
those
of
limitations.
stupid. Like, if
but
it's coming from
it's
one
still come
brain,
together.
then it should be controlled by.
Because what it comes down to is like how
Yeah.
exactly how much of
Like, first impression, I think it's kind of cool, but when you begin to name off the limitations, like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, blech, I wouldn't want the power. So
so yeah, I think it just depends on how good you are with the ability. But so how do you think this person or entity or whatever we decide to do, first and foremost, what reality is this, Mikey? What are you feeling today? Fantasy, future, modern? What do you think?
I really want to go the route of future.
Future.
Yeah.
Okay, so like space travel-esque kind of era.
Beyond that,
Oh shit.
how about we do like space alien cats?
Thundercats ho.
No, beyond that, say like the
Oh.
human population has been like decreased to about, I don't know, 600,
Okay.
and humans are kept as like pets to these weird like evil cat overlords.
Interesting.
And of course the humans, they pick up like cat litter and stuff, just like how humans do nowadays for cats. They pick up the cat litter, they take the cat litter outside. They're
But instead,
they're technically subservient to the cats. And in this future, we kind of show that that contrast with the cats. I mean, contrast. We show that foil. My bad. With how humans are technically subservient to their pets. I mean, I don't know like how a cat usually views their person, but in my honest opinion, I think cats think they're gods. And I think
which we could base off the whole thing where back in the Egyptian times, a lot of cats were deemed as holy creatures. So maybe it stemmed from that there was like an uprising where the cats were like, we used to be deemed as gods. Why aren't we?
Why aren't
anymore?
we again? Yes, I hate cats.
I actually don't mind cats.
Yeah, cats are the devil. Cats are evil. Cats can burn. Cats.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
dude.
I have a very strong disdain for cats. And
Okay, so I'm assuming the character is going to be human then.
we don't have to make this character human. Yeah, we don't
Oh well,
have
you
to
just
make
went into
this
this
guy
whole like
human.
thing about how you hated cats, so I was like, I don't know.
I mean, this character could be one of the cat overlords.
Yeah, why
And
not?
he's just trying to be able, like, say he's trying to acquire more slaves for like his daughters that are coming of age. Hey, and so
Jesus, yeah.
and so let's say like, because it's so far in the future, let's say there's this like, I don't want to say random generator ability, but that's like so
A
cliche.
little too on the nose. But continue.
And so like, in order to be able to get more humans, like say there's a contest that's actually held, and so let's take this like into more of a not Bushido way of life, but Japanese Edo period type of lifestyle where the royalty have
does
to
that
actually
mean?
fight. Where
Oh.
royalty.
They don't just sit back and watch. They have to actually be a
Yeah.
part of the battle.
Yeah, they don't send the peasants and stuff,
Interesting.
So like, it's a good thing that you're royal and you're fighting, because like,
Yeah.
you come back alive, you're deemed as like holy, But the thing is, like, you go into this arena and you fight, and you always fight for like something, and you always bid something. So
Yeah.
you it's not always to the death. So evil cat, well, not evil cat overlord, just cat overlord guy. He goes in there, and it's like a big match.
His name is Peepus.
Peepus, yeah, Peepus. Thank you.
Peepus the cat overlord.
Peepus the cat overlord. Yeah.
All right.
Peepus the cat.
Continue.
Peepus the cat overlord goes into the arena and I want to make it like really goofy because I love Goofy. Goofy is fun to me. Gorsh. No, not that
Oh,
Goofy.
yeah?
Yo.
Okay.
Yo.
Oh my god, why are you so good at that?
I'll tell you later. But
Okay.
I want to make the match, like, I want to make the fighting scene kind of like a big rock paper scissors match.
Okay.
But it could be, instead of like, rock beats paper, rock beats paper. Michael, goodness gracious, dude. Paper beats rock, rocks beats scissors, scissors beats paper. It could go in reverse as well. So it's like, say there's like these three like main dominant cats that basically started the rebellion against the humans.
Are they still alive at this point?
No, they're not still alive, but they've bestowed their energy.
So they almost become like fucking demigods, and they give people energy.
Yes, they give people energy. They like give them a part of their energy, a part of their essence that has lingered over time because they were so strong.
Yeah, strong with a Q.
Yeah, strong with a Q. And what they do in this really distant future now is they fight with the powers of these ancient cats for entertainment, of course.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so this is what's inside my brain throughout the day. So like, Peepus the cat is like going into battle for his daughters to get them birthday gifts.
Yeah. Go on. So he goes into battle. Then what?
Okay, he goes into battle, and one of the cat's powers is basically, the scatter effect. And let's say like the other two powers are kind of like, subservient. I mean, not subservient, like I don't want to say subparticle, but I want to say like kind of like variants of like how rock paper scissors works, but in a way that how it's an effect of what would happen if you did just like rock by itself, scissors by itself, papers by itself. So like a rock, hitting the ground and like splattering into a million pieces is the scatter ability.
Yeah.
And then
interesting. I like that.
You have scissors, scissors can only split into two, but all like the capabilities of each side, helps and works together to be able to come into one eventually. So you can split off into one. And paper, I'm actually asked for some assistance because I'm drawing a blank. Wow, I'm drawing a blank on a blank sheet of paper.
So all of them have to be some kind of scattering ability, but they also have to be related to rock, paper, and scissors.
Yes, because I am...
So what paper could be is that it's already separated, and actually that ability is to come together. So what that does is like it traps people, or like makes like their arms or limbs or other bits get cut off when it comes back together as one piece.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, man.
So he goes into battle with these energy cats, and so what happens?
I just want to say, like, he gets what he wants for his daughters,
Okay.
So he basically comes out victor because, it could work either way, It could work counterclockwise or it could work clockwise in his favor.
Yeah.
He gets what he wants for his daughters. He let's say he rounds up about, like 50 human slaves. Each daughter gets like, how many is that? Let's say he has 5 daughters because,
10 each. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So they get 10 slaves each. 10 human slaves. Let's you got to remember 10 human slaves. And they're living happily for so long, and once these humans start to have like recollections and like they begin to discover histories because, you know, one of the humans is getting close with one of the daughters because, you know, technically one of the daughters is kind of, hey, I don't really know how to, you know, put my foot down, so I'm gonna just let my little pets just hang out with me and basically learn the history of their world and stuff. So I kind of want to go, I want this, I mean, depending on what the viewer does or what our audience does, what our forgers do with this story, I kind of want it to go into the direction of, you know, knowledge is power, and so you have to know where you come from in order to move forward.
But does anyone attain this ability? That's you know, because or is it something they simply encounter and that's it?
I mean, the humans could attain these, you know, these ancient feline abilities by actually like accessing the energy from the sacred cats.
Oh, and it's irony because they're using the cats' very own like revolutionary abilities against them
to revolutionize themselves again.
Interesting. I like that. Okay.
So
that was a bit more of like a world builder
instead of just like
options.
Yeah, it's like anybody could get the power to scatter.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just like go and ask this cat for it.
Commune with it or
something. Commune with the cat.
Yeah.
That's freaky, man. I still don't like cats.
Okay. So that's a good first one. Shall we jump into another power?
I'm ready when you are, man.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hup.
Up. Hup, 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 hup.
Hup, hup, hupping away.
Yiggity hup.
So this one says organic constructs.
Organic constructs.
Power to create constructs from organic material. Capabilities. User can change organic material, including their own bodies, into tools, objects, weapons, and other items. Create semi-living constructs and or create structures of varying permanence. Users who have mastered this ability can use it for almost any situation. Limitations. You can't create organic matter. You can only manipulate what's already there. You may be limited to specific shapes, but we don't really need to pay attention to that one. The construct's structural strength is dependent on the user's willpower.
Aha.
In most cases, unless the constructs are made of solid matter, they will return back to their original state if the user becomes unconscious or leaves the proximity of that thing. So, the example they used was Alex Mercer from the game Prototype. Did you ever play that game?
I have played Prototype before.
Yeah. So that's the example they used, is that he can convert his own body into different like things. So this is a really interesting ability. It's like it sounds like something right out of One Piece. But like, really, I feel like this could be really overpowered because like, really, you could change your body into whatever you wanted, right? Like, I have an arm, or like I have a butt. I'm gonna turn into like a scorpion tail or some shit. Like I have my hand. I'm gonna turn into a soaking wet rubber duck and throw it at you.
Hey.
Yeah, or like they said, if the willpower is strong enough, you could actually turn someone else into an object if you wanted to.
I like the sound of that rubber duck option, though.
Me too, man.
Yeah, that was drenched over.
I mean,
here.
I guess it would look like a fleshy duck because it wouldn't actually be rubber. That's disgusting. I just imagine like a really gross, like, you know, like the shower, like rubber duck, like it's a shower thing, but like it's just made out of like pink, throbbing flesh.
That'd be kind of cool, man.
It's cool, but really horrifying at the same time.
Like, I could just imagine eyes on it.
But they're not like in the regular spots. They're like on the tail or something.
Yes.
Oh, gross.
I'm soaking wet in your blood.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways, interesting ability. Not much to really say about the ability itself. I feel like it pretty much speaks for itself. What are you thinking? What era is this? Future, fantasy, or modern times?
I'm going with modern, man.
Yeah,
making it
that feels right.
Making it easy on myself today.
Yeah.
Modern.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, the question is, how does this person attain this ability?
How does this person attain this ability?
Yeah.
Let's say a rubber duck bit him.
Okay. Why was the rubber duck able to pass on this ability?
I'm just joking, man.
Okay. I was gonna say, nothing wrong with having some goofy backstories, you know? But,
how would one attain this ability?
because obviously the most obvious answer is either one, some kind of virus, like in the video game.
Yeah. Or some
kind of
experiment
they fell into, or some shit.
They fell into a vat of toxic waste.
Ugh, so overdone.
So, what? Well, yeah.
It's so overdone. Like, they do it with everybody nowadays.
Fell into
Not anymore. They have actually really interesting origin stories now. But back when comics were, like, really old, that was, like, the way to do it. You throw someone in a vat of acid and you get a superhero.
You get superhero or some psycho villain.
Yeah, exactly. But,
A vat of toxic waste.
So what we could do is...
What we could do, baby...
We could make this a mutant. Like, this is a thing they always had, but they didn't know they could do.
Okay.
So, let's say... Here we go. Let's say a long time ago, there was a subspecies of, like, Homo sapiens.
Okay.
Or, like, monkeys, whatever.
Yeah, sciencey.
That, they can't, like, do whatever they want, but they could, like... Oh, right, because, like... Okay, so the reason humans became a thing is because they saw this other species was able to change, like, their arm or leg into a specific thing that they needed for a situation.
Sure thing.
For example, they could turn their tongue into a really long tongue.
Okay.
Or like a really long straw.
That sounds...
And put it in an anthill.
Well, I'm soaking wet, man.
So the monkeys that we evolved from saw this and decided to make tools based on these things they saw in this other species, and that's how humans came to be, is because our line of ancestors saw another line of ancestors that could manipulate their body.
All right.
So that's why humans became a thing. So my interesting thing is this. What if that race also evolved into a humanoid version? But they lived amongst humans as regular humans, but they didn't know they had that ability.
Ooh.
Because the need for it died out after evolution kept happening.
Oh, man. And there's
So
only
the
a
ability
select
is there.
few.
It's still, yeah, like the ability is there and it's still locked in, but they stopped teaching their, what's the word?
Their species.
Their species, because there was no need for it anymore.
Their species.
Because they evolved alongside the humans, so like...
Oh, stinking humans. That's why I did cats first.
So what would we call this species? Like, they still look human, but they should be called something else.
Still look human. They should be called something else. Oh God. The Tilloids.
A Tilloid. Like Tillooid?
Yeah, the Tilloid.
Okay, I like it.
Tilloid.
Alright, the Tilloids. But again, they look human, so a lot of them don't even know they're Tilloids. But let's say this character is a Tilloid. Grown up their entire life, lived with a human family. Here we go. And obviously crossbreeding is a thing, because they're both human, right?
Yeah.
Technically, they still have the same body, so, like, crossbreeding is a thing. So at this point, the Tilloid's actual genetic, like, ability to do that kind of, like, died out. Except for a very, 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 very rare chance.
Okay.
This one child was born that had that really rare chance, but was born to human parents. So, like, you know, they didn't know they had that ability.
I'm down for it.
Until one day. This character was, let's say, on a train ride home. They get to their train station, and they get off, and they see a robbery happening. Now, this character is not some, like, super do-gooder or super do-evil person. They're just a regular person. They're like...
Average Joe.
I just don't... Like, I want to help, but I know I can't do anything. So they just try and avoid the situation, unfortunately.
Yeah.
While this poor lady's getting robbed, she shoves the robber away from herself, and it bumps into the character. The character falls onto the train track as a train comes.
Dude.
And thinks, well, shit, I'm gonna die. And then a pure animal instinct, that gene kicks in. And the only thing the character could think of at that moment was, man, if I could hold this back, I would be fine. Like, if I could somehow stop this and just hold it back, but, you know, if I was like Superman or some shit,
yeah.
I could hold this back and I'd be fine. In that instant, when this character thought of that and finally their genetic structure kicked in, the character's hands grew very large and like webbed and fleshy.
Ew.
But very strong. Like the bone structure changed. And their hand now took up their entire arm. So it wasn't just like an arm and hand, it was just like two humongous hands sticking out of their shoulder sockets.
Ugh.
And their legs did something similar, but instead what happened was the bone broke out and grew another set of feet inside, like coming out of the two calves.
Oh my goodness, man.
To make like almost like a centaur looking thing.
What is your imagination?
And the character single-handedly
No.
stops the
Stop
train.
for a second. You're disgusting. you talk about me and being soaking wet, but that's nasty.
Dude,
you
it's
need
called
help.
It's called organic construct.
That's
like
disgusting.
They have to change their. It's not going to be some beautiful giant hand. Like they're fucking changing their entire structure of their flesh. Like it's gonna look gross.
Ugh.
And you have to keep in mind this character is learning this ability for the first time. Who knows? Maybe later they'll be able to make nice looking extra arms and stuff.
With some
but right
skin
now,
and stuff. But that's gross, dude.
Right now it's just skin and stuff.
The
The character grabs the train and slows it down and survives. No one saw, thank God, but the character knew what happened and was like, what the fuck? So that's my origin story. I think that would be really interesting for this
That's
character.
disgusting still, but I'm down for it, man.
It's cool disgusting,
It's
though,
cool.
right? I mean, Prototype was disgusting as hell, but it was awesome.
Ugh.
I want to, like, draw this character now.
I still want to draw Podrick young.
Dude,
man.
why haven't you? Draw Podrick.
College.
Podrick in college.
No, just one word. College.
College. So what are we thinking? I came up with the name last time, so what are you thinking for the name? And is this a guy or a girl?
I want to make it a gal.
Can you even call it a guy or a girl? Because technically they could change their
Yeah, it's a teloid.
sex if they wanted to.
It's a teloid, man.
Okay, well, what are they born? Like, what do they know?
Well, I want to say it has a vaginal canal, and it desires the company of men,
And it considers itself a woman.
and it considers itself female.
So we'll call it a she. We'll be respectful of what she wants.
Yeah, we're going to say that it is woman. And
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. You know what? Let's not make a preference of what she likes to sleep with. We'll let that happen organically. We'll let the viewers change that however they want. But let's say she's born a woman and she believes she's a woman, therefore she is a woman. But she can change herself to disguise herself if she needs to. Obviously, that's one ability that someone could probably learn with this ability, is like they could disguise their face or bone structure or even change their genitalia.
Ooh.
So that they look different in some emergency. Okay, so what's her name, Mikey?
Ooh, you want me to really give her that name?
Give her that name.
Give her that name. Well, we got the teloids. I don't want to go anything with like something commemorative, but
yeah,
a name. What would be a name? Like, does Felicia sound good? I mean, Felicia.
I'm pretty sure we did something similar to that already.
I mean, that was Sheila Blue, but
Sheila Blue.
Yeah, Sheila Blue. I was thinking about that the other day, but how about Colleen?
Colleen?
Yeah.
Okay. And does she have a last name?
Colleen
Sanchez. I just thought of like the Spanish you were speaking earlier, so I was like, alright, let's do that. Colleen Sanchez. And Peepus.
Peepus the cat overlord, man.
I guess he's not really a hero we made. He's just
one person. Like he's like oh, go ahead.
What do you call it? A means to an end for the story.
Yeah, means to an end. Peepus. I mean, he's the first person that's introduced that uses the power technically.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
Or say, hey, like, or maybe even Peepus, you know, he ends up, you know, siding with the humans, like, hey, you know, they deserve their rights, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
and so Peepus steals the communal energy instead of only borrowing it for the battle.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man.
Okay. All right. So instead of skipping back and forth, so Colleen Sanchez, the organic constructor.
Ooh.
Or I guess you could even just call her a shapeshifter, like an organic shapeshifter. But so right now, I think she learns in the beginning she can change herself, but this ability lets you change other biological things as well. So what we could do, is later she learns how to change other things. Let's say she has to touch something, and she can change like a baby into a fleshy duck.
I like the sound of that, man.
Yeah.
That's still
so
disgusting.
She learns how to do it to other things. It's this horrifying. The image is like, is terrible, but it's cool. I really like this character, dude.
You're nasty.
I think it's so fucking cool. I like nasty shit, man.
Yeah.
I loved Hannibal, man. That was a great show.
I remember the episode of the nightmares and stuff that you were describing on the Steep Talk, and I was just thinking to myself, like, what goes on in his head?
Oh, I forgot you listened to that. Yeah, dude, I have some fucked up nightmares. I don't dream that much anymore, but when I do have nightmares, they're so fucked up, man. Anyways, it doesn't help that I'm very descriptive about gross things too, right?
Yeah, that was very nasty. Because I'm very visual. I was just imagining it in my head.
Me too.
Man.
That's why I'm so good at describing it, is because I'm very visual as well. So it's like, let me paint a picture for you.
Blech.
Paint a picture out of flesh.
Blech.
So, do you want to do one more character, because we do have a little bit of time left?
One more character, like,
or do you want to do a couple verses?
You know what? We could do a couple verses. You know.
All right. Welcome to the next segment of our podcast. Hero verses. Can you do it for me, Mike?
Hero verses.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. So, in this segment, what we do is we randomly generate 2 abilities and then talk about why we think one of them is going to win. If we get a tie, we create a poll on Twitter to decide who will win. For now, we're just doing a power, but once we've made a pretty decent roster, we're eventually going to take old characters we've made and pit them against each other.
Aye.
But for now, this is what we're doing. Mikey, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. 3,
2,
1.
Hup.
Hup.
Hup. Hup. He's double jumping.
You can go first.
Ooh. I like that.
What'd you get?
My power is called flow motion.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's smooth, ain't it?
It sounds smooth as hell, yeah.
Flow motion. The ability to fluidly move around both in and out of combat.
Is the example for that Kingdom Hearts?
Yes, it is.
I remember, because I was gonna say, I remember I've played the new one they made. Like, I had the remix; it's on there too. But like, they introduced a new like mechanic in the game called flow motion. But anyways, continue. Sorry.
The capabilities: the user can fluidly move around on both land and air. This allows the user to perform feats such as kicking off almost any surface, air dash, swinging around lampposts, grinding along rails, and battling enemies with speed and style, basically using their environment to their advantage. Yeah, that's smooth, man.
So basically, fucking really dope ass parkour.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, parkour.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking dope. Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any limitations or anything?
Are there limitations?
The limitations are usually on the very bottom of the page.
Actually, there are no limitations.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I guess there's no really. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's interesting because like, oh man. Okay, cool. So mine is.
It's like swinging, man. This is
swinging, but like a whole other level to it.
yes.
Like it's better.
Swinging is the
in my
ultimate
opinion.
power, man.
Because if you play Kingdom Hearts, you know that you could pretty much infinitely keep doing flow motion if you know how to do it right. So my ability, which I don't think is going to win, is air generation.
Air generation?
The power to generate air. Not manipulate, generate.
That's called breathing.
Yeah, there's no the only capability is the user can generate air.
That's called
the atmospheric gases.
Actually, that's not even called breathing.
It's called farting.
Yeah, that's called farting.
Limitations cannot control the generated air.
Oh,
so literally
man.
I can just like breathe air at you and that's about it. Yeah, you fucking won. Man.
Oh man,
That's ridiculous.
Unless you have like a bean burrito with you, like during the fight. Oh man,
You flow motion right into it at the speed of like sound.
you know what? This will have to be a poll, man. You'll have to make a poll for this one.
No, come on, man. I feel like this
Like-
is pretty cut and dry.
Like if this guy, if your guy walks into the battle with a bean burrito, it's over. Like especially if they're in a closed off area, like if they're in an alleyway, and dude
Yeah.
is like, and he's at the dead end, like your guy's at the dead end, and he's just like farting at the wall, and it's just like coming off the wall, and he has on a gas mask.
Jesus.
It's over, man.
Okay, I guess you could use it because like you can breathe air and you can fart air. So I guess if you really wanted to, you could like propel yourself with a really intense fart and then punch someone with a really strong punch. But like, again, I feel like with flow motion you can dodge. And the thing in the Kingdom Hearts games, when you use flow motion, they also like it also affects like your attack. It makes your attack like way faster and stronger and shit like that. So it's like, you know what? Fine, Mikey. We'll make a poll. All right.
Yeah, because that is hilarious, but that's also like, I don't know,
So-
Haaris. I don't know about that one, man.
Oh Jesus. Do you want to do one more?
Yeah, one more. Oh God, that was funny.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1 now.
1.
Hup.
Hup.
Ooh, okay.
What'd you get? You can go first.
I got self-manipulative puppetry.
Puppetry.
Self-manipulative puppetry.
Interesting.
It's
Tell me more.
It's the power to control the user's own motor functions regardless of what state their body is in.
Okay.
Its capabilities states this. User can control their own body like a marionette, allowing them to move freely even if they possess injuries or ailments that would normally impede normal movement, such as paralysis, broken limbs, or dislocated joints.
This is like low-key fucked up.
Yeah, it's like really messed up, man. But
That's intense, dude.
it does have limitations.
Let's hear it.
The limitations consist of the control may be overridden by a user of motor skills manipulation. So
Okay.
somebody, opposing this guy that I'm speaking of,
Yeah.
he says, hey, I can control you.
Yeah.
And the second limitation and final limitation is the user may not be as dexterous as they would be if they were to normally move.
Right, because they'd be all like disjointed and shit.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But like if you've been practicing this, this
You could be pretty organic about it,
Yeah.
yeah. Shit.
It would just
okay.
look like
That's really interesting.
it would just look like a second wind. So
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
If you-
My ability
yeah.
is sacred darkness manipulation.
Go home. You win.
Hold on.
Okay.
The power to manipulate divine darkness.
Yeah.
Capabilities. The user can create, shape, and manipulate holy darkness that's highly effective against supernatural, such as demons or angels. The effectiveness is in question can range from trapping and immobilizing to outright banishing or killing supernatural threats. Furthermore, divine elements may have other properties and abilities such as healing, resurrection, summoning angels and or spirits from the deceased. Limitations, distance, mass, precision, etc. depends on the knowledge and skill and strength of the user. I feel like you would still win.
How so?
Because it says generally this is used against supernatural creatures and abilities.
Well, I'm going to give you something that's actually going to kind of mess you up.
All right.
The first character that they suggested that has this ability is Uryu Ishida from Bleach.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, so he's operating in the the realm of the supernatural.
It's not supernatural, though.
I mean,
to them, that's, like, basically science. Because, like, supernatural would be, like, gods and, like, ghosts and shit like that.
I mean, that's what Bleach was about, though, wasn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, they go into the other world.
Sorry, I haven't really watched or read Bleach.
I mean, Bleach is like, there's so much to say about Bleach. I'd rather not. But that's what Bleach is about.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
I mean, you have other characters like that are listed here, like Neferpito from Hunter x Hunter, Ghost Rider, but that's also a person that's working from the realm of the supernatural. Then you have Paralyzed Horse. Yeah, Paralyzed Horse. That's technically realm of supernatural. And Kaguya is technically supernatural. So no, like all these characters are, really they have some type of tie with the realm of the supernatural.
So my character can do damage. However, if your character was
like a regular dude,
practiced enough, they should have no issue fighting. Because, like, really the only thing this allows me to do is just use magic against you, but it still has to hit you, right?
Aye.
If it doesn't hit you, if you can, like, jerk yourself away at the last moment or something and dodge.
Jerk myself away.
Yeah, jerk yourself off at the last moment.
Wow.
You'll be fine. Yeah, I did it, man.
Wow.
But then there are certain things, like, apparently the character can resurrect dead people or angels and shit. But the limitation for mine is way worse than yours. The limitation for mine is that my character has to have knowledge of those things. If my character doesn't know how to spawn an angel or shoot dark magic, they can't do it.
Okay.
So that's an interesting limitation.
I'm
still going to make a poll of the other one just because it's more funny, but, like, this is an interesting one to think about, too.
Yeah. So let that sink in. Forgers. Let that sink in.
All right, Forgers. Thank you for joining us for this episode of
Hero Forge.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to make a poll for that one, even though I think it was pretty cut and dry. Mike thinks there's a chance for quote-unquote farting to win.
Look, man, there is.
But anyways, we hope you enjoyed the episode. Once again, check us out on Hero Forge Pod. At Hero Forge Pod is our Twitter, and Hero Forge Podcast at gmail.com is our email if you guys want to send us anything. Comment and subscribe, like, whatever the hell, YouTube and all that shit. But, like, let us know how we're doing. Like, comment us, tweet at us, do whatever. Let us know
Haaris,
if you guys like what we're doing or what's up.
You should make a poll. Does Michael sound like Lego Batman?
I will definitely do that.
Okay.
Just to make sure you remind me, like, after we get off, and I'll literally make it as we're talking.
Yes, man.
Okay. So you guys keep your eyes open for that. But, like, yeah, this is a pretty good sesh. Contact us. Again, our personal Twitters. Mine, I'll put it in the YouTube description like I did last time. Mine is at Hysteria0, and Mike, yours is
yeah, Twitter.
Mike Stat Lover or some shit. I don't know. I'll put it in the YouTube description if you can't remember what it is right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Check us out there if you want to talk to either of us personally or check out our personal stuff. But thanks for joining us.
Yes.
And that is a wrap. Stay soaking wet, forgers. Always. It gets too hot in the forge.
So
keep yourself soaking wet.
We gotta stay drenched. And
dude, did we just make a fucking tagline?
So we gotta stay drenched. No,
it gets hot in the forge.
It gets hot in the forge. So stay drenched.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. let's end the recording.
Yeah. Yeah.